And good morning, Paul.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Mike and a Waslick with Paul Last show.
Spirit.
In spirit. Well, no Waslick today.
No Waslick
No
today.
Waslick today.
Oh,
Anyway,
Wednesday.
it's Wednesday. It's
Sun is
Wednesday.
shining. Temperature's like 65, maybe.
Beautiful day.
Yeah. No humidity.
Huh? No.
No rain. Perfect.
No. Yesterday I felt it felt like a fall day.
Yeah.
Especially in the morning.
You know, there are some leaves that are falling.
Huh?
Some of the leaves are falling out of the trees. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Let's not make it too early. I mean,
People are already planning their foliage trips.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they probably have been planning them for a couple months.
Well, I don't think last year was that great because of the heat.
Good luck getting a hotel room up there. Central, northern central Connecticut or Massachusetts or
Right.
New Hampshire, Vermont. Yeah, it's
tough.
a tough time of year.
Yeah. Yep.
So anyway, a lot of things to talk about today.
Okay.
Some silly things, some cool things, which we will all kind of wrap around. One thing that I do want to bring up, and I know I talk about this every day, but you know what? I just think they're cool. Is that these right here? These Grizzled Wolverine tumblers. It's a 20-ounce tumbler, and it comes with a reusable straw, a stainless steel straw, as well as a straw cleaner. And you know what the cool thing about these is, Paul?
No.
You can hear the ocean. And all for $25. So
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear the ocean, and it actually holds liquid. I know there have been debates. Speaking of debates, we'll get into that.
Is that an 8-ounce or 10-ounce? What is that?
It is a 20-ounce tumbler.
20-ounce. Wow, that's pretty
There
good
it
size.
is.
Wow.
Stainless steel tumbler.
Won't rust.
With lid, will not rust. It's sublimated. These aren't stickers that are on here.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though we don't put it through a dishwasher.
Why not?
I don't know. Some about sublimation and dishwasher. I don't know.
Oh.
I know people that do, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you do it.
Yeah.
Then it gets all screwed up and stuff
Yeah.
or whatever. So,
Pretty good.
if you purchase one of these, and then all you do is you pick it up here at the SNSN Studios.
Yeah. You
down
get
at
a
the
free
front
bottle
desk.
of air.
You get a free bottle of air and a bowl of soup. So with football coming up.
Yeah.
Football coming up, right?
Yeah.
This will keep your coffee hot while you're watching the game at the new multi-purpose field complex.
It's also a hand warmer.
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't microwave it though. Don't microwave it. So
you can't. Yeah.
we'll talk about this a little bit later on, but I don't know. I think this is sharp, dude.
Yeah.
Do you? What do you think?
That's a very nice cup. Yeah. I should say tumbler.
Yeah, I don't even know why they call them tumblers, but it's a cup.
Probably because they fall over easy.
They might,
and they roll.
It's a tube. It's a tube.
Yeah.
So anyway, then you could
almost
during
reminds
the games, wave it to everybody, but then liquid goes flying.
You could put some potato chips in that.
You could actually. Somebody came up with an idea and told me soup.
Soup. Yeah.
Put soup in these things.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So we've launched a pretty good tumbler business.
Yeah, that's good.
And this is the only grizzled based or local based tumbler that we have, but we have a bunch.
Just in time.
We have a whole bunch for Halloween. Probably got about 20 different ones for Halloween.
Yeah.
And they're all original. That's the other thing, is they're all original. They're not, it's not like, okay, I'm going to go to Etsy and find myself a design, and make it that way. No, they're all original designs.
Cool.
So anyway, that's pretty cool, I think.
That's pretty nice.
All right, let's take a look at the holidays that you should be celebrating but you didn't even know they existed in the first place.
Yeah.
So today is Wednesday, August 23rd, and we can tell because the bells didn't go off on the half hour today.
No, you're
It's
right.
9 o'clock, but they're going on now.
Wow. I don't know. Clock must be off.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right, so today, you ready? It's do you like corn on the cob?
Oh, definitely.
It's Buttered Corn Day.
Really?
August 23rd is Buttered Corn Day.
Wow. I mean, do you put anything else but butter on a corn? What do you do?
Salt.
Well, salt and butter, but
Unless you're making like street corn, you put a little cheese on it. It's
I
like
don't know if I could do that.
huh?
I'm not sure if I could do that.
Oh, it's good.
Is it?
Oh yeah, street corn is yummy.
Yeah.
All right, so there are 6 different kinds of maize.
Oh, really?
We call it maize.
Yeah,
You
maize.
call it corn. Remember that?
Yeah.
One of them is sweet corn, the kind that is most often celebrated on National Buttered Corn Day. Corn was first domesticated by indigenous peoples in southern Mexico thousands of years ago, and now more corn is now produced around the world than wheat or rice.
Yeah.
Because it's not only just human consumption corn, but they grow corn for cows.
Absolutely. I remember doing that as a kid.
Many times skewers are put on both ends of the cob after the husk is removed so it can be more easily be held. With butter and salt and pepper or common seasonings used on the corn.
That's for babies. Can't hold on to the corn. Got to put these little things on the end so you don't get your fingers full of butter.
Yeah. Speaking of butter, we went and had lobster rolls last night.
Oh, those must have cost you an arm and a leg.
No, Melissa took me.
Yeah,
It cost me.
it cost you nothing. Yeah, I'm sure she probably brought her gold card.
I don't know. She was very generous.
Yeah, I would think these things are probably running.
And I got 20. A large lobster roll.
Oh, that must have been like $30.
It was 25.
Yeah.
Do you or can you create tumblers for someone if we have a specific design? Yeah. Yup. Sure do.
Yeah.
You can do all that stuff. Good morning, Laura. How are you? So, yeah. This is and it's funny because, this got created, right? This tumbler right here. This the grizzled football tumbler, which has the schedule on it right here.
Yeah. You
said, "Oh, you're going to sell a ton of these," and I said, "Nah, 2, 3. We've sold 2." Not even kidding. Not even kidding.
Yeah. Wow.
So you can go ahead and scan the QR code that's on the screen, and it'll take you right to it. If not, you can go to snsnonline.com/shop.
Wow.
And you'll see other things too. But
wow.
But yeah, we have a whole bunch on our TikTok shop.
Oh.
I think I've got I got about 120 tumblers.
Oh.
Different ones.
Gotcha.
I'm telling you, we've got more of a selection than I've seen of anybody, and they're original.
Oh,
they're original.
So does that have a football on it? Is the guy carrying a football?
Yeah, he's carrying a football. But
what kind of football is that? What kind of football is that?
It's pigskin.
No, what kind of football?
I don't know.
Who made it?
What are you talking about?
Who is it? A Wilson? Is it a Wilson? Is it a Spalding? Is it a?
It's a freaking cartoon. I don't know.
You know the history of?
Neither do you.
Yes, I do.
Tell me about it then.
All right.
Tell me, Mr. Lash.
Do you know who Mr. Spalding was?
Well, from the guy who started Spalding Sports Goods.
Do you know who he was?
No, who was he?
He was a famous baseball player back in the early 1900s. Did you know that? He was an excellent.
I did not know that.
He was quite the ball player. And
what was his first name, Mr.?
I don't know what his first name was. His name was Spalding. And he was a great baseball player. I forget. I think he played in Chicago, but it wasn't the White Sox. It was, one of those crazy names they had back.
Spalding. That was a name of choice of people down in Fairfield County. What's
Yeah.
your name? Spalding.
So he, being the baseball player that he was, did not like the baseball that they were hitting because it didn't go anywhere. So him being the type of person he was, actually came up and invented the baseball.
Oh,
And he actually filled it with certain types of material. He tested it.
string.
And if you notice, the skin on the outside of it is the shape of a figure 8. And they found that is the best way to have the ball
Carry.
carry. And work the way it was.
Really?
Yes. So Spalding actually made a lot of sports equipment. Spalding actually made one of the first basketballs. He worked with Naismith, the guy who invented basketball, and they actually started basketball using a soccer ball.
Oh.
But the soccer ball, like, you couldn't handle it. It didn't
Too light.
Too light, and it didn't. And actually, bouncing to the basketball didn't occur till later on, after basketball was around for a while. And then when they created the basketball, right?
Yeah.
Those little nubbies on the end of it,
Yes.
they weren't there
Oh.
because they couldn't hang on to the ball. The ball would slip right out of their hands because it was very smooth, like a soccer ball.
Right.
So they came up with the idea to put those little punctuations, where you want to
Yeah, I know
call
what
it,
you're talking
on
about.
the ball, so they could carry the ball. Then Wilson, who is now makes sports, Wilson was
He was a soccer ball that was on a deserted island. Wilson. No, is that a different guy?
Yeah. Well, he actually he actually had a meat packing business,
Okay.
and he had a lot of leftover animal parts.
Pigskin.
Right. So they didn't know what to do with the.
I knew where you were going with this.
That's where I'm coming from.
Pigskin.
So he used a lot of the animal parts and came up with a way to.
Parts is parts.
Yeah. So, and Wilson actually became, I think Wilson now is probably both Spalding and Wilson.
Dead.
And then back then they didn't have baseball gloves either.
No.
You caught it with your bare hands.
Yes. Oh, they had what is now
Like,
kind of
like a leather glove that you wear today.
Which is now like a batting glove kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's where Rawlings came in. Because he made put that little thing between the two fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of a little history of some of so Spalding, Wilson,
Rawling.
They weren't even they were the meat packing business.
So Daryl from the Healthy Computers, School Street, Jewett City, right next to
the dog groomer.
That dog groomer,
yeah.
the dog groomer known as Hair of the Dog. I was in there talking to the owner. I said, "You realize that's a song?" She goes, "I am aware."
Yes.
Very nice people over at Hair of the Dog. So.
Yes, Daryl. I was there when they were playing football.
Yep. No, that's not what he said. He said Paul was there when they threw around the whole pig. Playing football.
Well, that's where the pigskin came from. Yep. Leftover parts from Mr. Wilson.
Parts is parts.
Yep.
All right. So we started this with Buttered Corn Day.
Yeah.
All right.
Went to football.
Let's see. European Day of Remembrance for victims of Stalinism and Nazism.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
let's just move on from that.
Some of that stuff is still around.
Yeah. It's International Day for the remembrance of the slave trade and its abolition.
Oh.
It's National Cuban Sandwich Day.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had one.
Huh?
I don't think I've ever had a Cuban sandwich.
Never.
No, I don't think so.
And on the other end of that, it's also National Mark Cuban Sandwich Day. Yes.
Is that made out of a round bun? Like a basketball?
No, it's a sandwich that's put in a press.
Oh.
Pressed. It usually has like salami or that kind of ham.
Gotcha.
National Sponge Cake Day.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to go for the obvious joke there.
I won't.
National Cheap Flight Day. That's today.
Oh, what if there's any cheap flights? Haven't looked. Haven't
Good
checked.
question. It's Valentino Day.
Oh,
Rudy Valentino.
the lover.
Think about the lessons of love. Mhm. Let me tell you something, Mr. Lash. Let me tell you how to go ahead and talk to the women. And today is also a holiday called Ride the Wind Day.
Ride like the wind.
You know what? Do you know what that's all about?
No.
Ride the Wind Day.
No.
It's about hot air balloons.
Oh.
So, one of the things that I think is really cool is, there is. I'm trying to find something here. Dame tu casita. Who? Oh, here we go. Today well, not today, but starting tomorrow
Yeah.
is the 2023 Plainville Fire Company Hot Air Balloon Festival.
Oh.
They do it every single year.
Wow.
It's very cool. And
Yeah.
of course, yeah, it starts Friday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had some pictures here which are really cool. And of course, we'll just like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And here's all right, here's from that's Albuquerque.
Oh yeah. That's quite the picture they have when.
But I want to show you Plainville.
Oh,
Just what you. Okay.
oh yeah. Look at all the pictures. Yeah. They used to have balloons around here.
Yeah, there was a guy that
There was
on
a guy-
Hawkins Street,
Yep.
right over by Taylor. I mean, not Taylor Hill, Hill Street.
Yeah.
Upper Hill.
I mean, actually, my wife went on the balloon.
Really?
Yeah. They flew out of they settled off over in Sprague
Yeah.
or Scotland.
But
over
no,
in-
they would launch right on Hawkins Street. I mean,
Oh,
we
they
would all
know.
watch them.
Yeah, no, the one she went on was over in Scotland or Sprague, that area of town.
So that picture right there we're showing right there, that's from the Plainville Hot Air Balloon Festival. And it's really cool. I've been there for it. It's fun to watch, and you don't really get the full effect unless you're there.
No, and you can hear them when they go across, because you can hear them letting the air in and
Yeah.
out of the thing. And they actually have balloon chasers. People chasing the balloon because you don't know where they're going to come down. And then when you're up there, my wife said it's very, very quiet as you go across.
Yeah.
Like when she took off, she went off over in Sprague or that way, ended up down in Preston City.
Your wife is quite the thrill seeker, is
Yeah.
she not?
Yeah. So she
Seen that? And,
she said going across
NASCARs.
going Lamborghini.
Did she ever skydive?
What?
Did she ever skydive?
No. I asked if she wanted to do that. She said no.
I'm surprised.
She said no. But yeah. But if you never went on a balloon ride, it's actually pretty quiet, she said. And you see a lot of the animals running across the woods because it's quiet. You know, you hear it. And then when they come down, you better be ready to roll over. What they did with her is because it was the first one, they give her a bottle to have champagne when they land. So
Nice.
it's quite the thing to try.
Yeah.
If you have an opportunity to do it.
But if you ever get to a festival or whatever,
It'd be nice
and
to watch all
10,
the balloons.
20 balloons.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It really
Yeah.
is. It's a cool sight. It's one of those things that's like,
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
I've never seen this before. Not like this. Laura says, I'm afraid of heights. I'm sure it's beautiful up there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I'd go on a balloon. I don't know if I would.
They're not that far off the ground. I mean, what are they?
I don't know.
Treetops, above the treetops.
Yeah. Some go higher, depending on the size of the balloon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Up and away in my beautiful balloon.
I mean, it all depends what you
Fifth dimension.
if you want to try it or not. You know, I mean, it's been. Let's face it. There's been accidents, any kind of stuff. No different than a boat or anything like that. You could have an accident with them where they
I guess.
something fails. Yeah,
I guess that's true.
yeah,
Guess that's true.
but yeah.
All right. So let's move on to something else.
Okay.
Are you ready for school?
No.
You're not ready for school?
No.
Well, you've graduated, I bet.
I just
Are you going back to finish up something or
no.
no?
Hell with it.
Well, one of the things that the people have been waiting for, if you don't know already, and why is it not on here? Here it is. You ready?
I'm ready.
It's the multipurpose track and field complex regulations because they're opening tomorrow. Finally.
Oh.
You know, I mean, after all of this, the field, as of tomorrow, you can walk on it. But they have rules and regulations, and I posted them up on the screen. And if you want to, just go to the Griswold Public Schools page on Facebook.
Yeah.
And this exact thing is there.
Oh.
So no alcohol, smoking, or those types of products on the premises.
Well, that's the old rules.
Well, yeah, but that makes sense, right? I mean, if you're ever
Yeah.
going to a high school football game and you hear
Yeah.
beer here, get your ice cold beer. Not at a high school game.
Well, that's the same rules that were in place during the original football fields. Nothing changed there.
No food or drinks, including sports drinks. Drink water only on the track
On the track.
or in the field. Yeah, and that area, it's water only.
No, I don't want to stain it.
No sunflower seeds. You can't bring your puppies.
Not on the field.
Yep. Well, I'm just saying these are the
Yeah.
rules that they are posting. Let's show you here. No fireworks or flammable liquids. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to have a campfire at the 50-yard line. Don't do it. That's stupid. No glass or sharp objects.
That makes sense. A lot of this is common sense.
No spectators during competitions on the track or field.
Well, why would there be? Be in the way.
Paul, think about that.
Common sense.
99% of life is common sense.
I know. It's all common
You
sense
know?
rules. Go ahead.
And if you have any problems, call Troopy State Police at 860-848-6500 to report any vandalism or damage. So there we go.
That's cool. It's a big party tomorrow, huh?
Huh?
Big party?
Well, no, I mean the grand opening is going to be September 8th,
Oh.
which is actually the first football game.
Gotcha.
Which,
tomorrow's-
oh yeah, by the way, it's on the Tumblr. Just so you know, look at that.
Gotcha.
Who are they playing? East Catholic
Oh, okay.
at Griswold High School.
All right.
So that is game number 1.
So
And
tomorrow's a soft
that's-
opening.
Yeah, that's when people can go out there and walk on the track. It's because they had to wait. They had to wait for the track to settle.
Yeah.
So that starts tomorrow. So I know Melissa said to me, she goes, Cindy and I are going to go walking. Okay. She goes, you with us? And unfortunately, I won't be in town today, but so that's
See, I
pretty
never
good.
walked. I used to walk around the outside. I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't go out.
Why?
No.
Okay, why?
Well,
You
because
had
I,
what was the reasoning?
I don't know. I just didn't feel that walking on the track was necessary. Around the circumference was a perfect place to walk. I mean, I don't know why you would want to go on the track, to be honest with you. Make you feel like a hero. I don't know. I mean, the runners probably would go on the track. People who run, but now I always walked around the outside.
It's a measured.
Never go on the track.
It's a measured mile.
I know.
Center lane, 4 times around.
No. I always figured 4 times around was a mile.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
Well, if you're on the outside of the track, it's a little
probably
bit
a little
more.
more. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I used to do.
So,
So, that's good.
all right.
Sounds like a.
There's more activity at the high school today as well. Today, actually, it's already started.
Oh, is it moving day? Oh, wait a minute. That's
Uh-huh.
not college. I'm sorry.
Oh no, the kids are pretty much moved in.
Oh,
There's also a
This-
letter from Superintendent Sean McKenna
Yeah.
on the Griswold Public Schools Facebook page. I'm sure it's also on their website.
When do they start next week?
29th. Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, if you want to do, probably looking for bus drivers, so there's a part-time job for you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
All right. So more stuff happening at Griswold Public Schools today. Today is Wolverine Induction Day, freshman new student orientation. So that started at 9 o'clock this morning. So that started about 20 minutes ago.
Gotcha.
It goes to 1 o'clock. So freshmen and new kids that are coming into the Griswold school system or the high school.
Mhm.
That's this morning. So if you forgot about it, get over there. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Get over there. Welcome to Griswold.
Oh,
So that is this morning too. Hey, we're just trying to keep everybody informed. You know what I mean? And then tonight is Griswold High School Family Information Night. And that is at 6 o'clock tonight in the Griswold High School auditorium.
oh. There you go.
What do you know about that? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
There you go, man.
So there you go. So track opens today. It's freshman initiation. I mean, induction day,
Family night.
family night. So
Oh,
a
man.
lot of things, a lot of
Wow.
great things.
Wow.
And that's our way to know that fall's coming.
Yeah, we never.
And we already talked
Ooh.
about leaves. See, it's that wrap that we do here. We just everything just comes around.
Man, I tell you, I don't know. We never had that when I went to school. We just fill up.
Yeah. So also, just so you know. Oh, Cindy, that is a wonderful picture. That's a picture in the Dominican, is it not? Yes.
Hmm.
It's also the track is also it's softer than asphalt.
Oh, probably easier to walk and run on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easier on your feet.
Yep. This makes sense.
It's easier on your ankles,
Yeah.
your knees,
Yeah. Yeah.
and mind and soul.
Yeah.
So that's another
that makes
reason
sense.
why people will walk
Yeah.
on it. But you just walk on the hard shit on the outside, okay?
Yeah, I will.
All right. You
I
know?
will.
All right. Hey, do you still do that?
I haven't been there in a while.
You walk your cats?
No.
Only the good cats. How many cats are you down to?
I don't know.
You guys are thinning out the herd, huh?
Yeah, it's thinning out.
So at one point you had like 14.
Yeah, it's down now. I think it's down 10 or 11, something like that. They're going down.
We went from 4 to 2.
Yeah, they're dropping
A
off.
couple of paws up, kitties.
Yep. Unfortunately, that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know. Cindy goes, yes, that is from the Dominican.
Oh, there you go.
I know where. It was in Punta Puerta.
Where?
Punta Puerta.
Oh,
Punta Puerta.
Oh.
Point.
I haven't
I
been
don't
there,
know.
so I don't know.
You've never been to the Dominican?
No.
Well, where we went is very. Cindy went with Melissa and I, and it's kind of sad in a way. If you're just looking around, it's a very poor country.
Oh,
Very poor country.
that's what I mean. A lot of people who live in this country. I'm talking about people born American citizens feel that it's not good enough here, and they bitch about everything, but they don't realize how bad other people have it.
Yeah.
You know, they complain, "Oh, I'm poor me, poor me." You know, I'm you don't have this, and I'm being advantage of this and this and this, but they don't realize I hate this country. Well, look around, like you just mentioned, those people. You know,
Yeah, it's.
they would
I mean, if you saw some
gladly
of the,
trade places with them.
yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
if you saw some of the houses,
Yeah,
and everything,
yeah.
um,
When you got to go,
basically shacks,
yeah,
mud huts, and
yeah. When you got to wash your clothes in the stream,
yeah,
pretty much.
water tanks are on top of the house.
There you go.
Our tour guide was telling us that they get water deliveries twice a week
There you
with their
go.
water tanks. So,
Yeah.
so you can't just turn your,
Nope.
teenagers can't just turn the shower on, sit there for an hour before
No.
they get in.
No. So the people are always bitching. You ought to go spend a couple of weeks in another country and see how you like it.
Mm.
You know.
I mean, it was beautiful.
Yeah,
There were some beautiful
I lived.
things,
Yeah,
but,
yeah, I can imagine. But yeah,
best coffee ever.
yeah.
It was definitely the best coffee ever. We went to a place, Monkey Land, and I had a monkey on my head.
Did you?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
But we went to another part of the tour where they make coffee and chocolate. That is, two big exports from the Dominican.
Got you.
Every store you go into, they have like a big chocolate selection.
Oh.
So we tried, and it's different, tastes different. But the coffee, they served it just a sample.
Mhm.
They served it black with a little bit of sugar. It was all right. People will go, I don't like Starbucks sometimes because it tastes burnt, or it's whatever.
Yeah.
Same thing. There's always somebody complaining. Nobody complained about this. This was smooth, like the way coffee should be.
Yep.
And it was very, very good. And I would love to have coffee again like that. So, Cindy just said it too. Best coffee ever. The Mama Wana wasn't bad either.
Wow.
So,
there you go.
it was really good.
Yeah.
And Cindy just said it. The coffee was so smooth. We were sitting next to each other, and she was like, and I'm like, it was really good.
That's good. That's
It was really good. What?
No, I'm just saying people should go there for their coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a plus. You're not going to go there to get, Dominican coffee or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe you are. I don't know.
Yeah. Good. Glad you enjoyed your coffee.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It wasn't just me. It was everybody.
Yeah.
All right. So we've talked about school starting up again, the multi-purpose field opening tomorrow to the public, which is something that people have been waiting for a long time.
Yep.
Even the people that,
Yeah. Family night tonight.
Huh?
Family night tonight.
Family night tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, Polino. Polino was on the cruise. He didn't go on the excursion with us.
Oh.
Dave, I was just thinking about you this morning too. Just wondering how you've been. Kathy says, if they dashed, meaning DoorDash, I'd try it. I don't think they'll dash from the Dominican. The Dominican dash.
Time we got here, it'd be cold.
I think so. Yeah. And yeah, so yeah, Dave was funny. Because every night at dinner I sat next to Dave.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So he works for Special Olympics.
Oh.
So they got fall sports coming up.
Oh.
Pretty soon. So.
Cool.
All right, so let's get into the debate. The debate is Tuesday night right here at SNSN. It's going to be the Republican primary. It's going to be the endorsed candidate for the Republican Party, Wayne Malin, and he's going to be debating the current first selectman, the incumbent Dana Bennett. So we're going to start that at 7:00 on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So the moderator, who's going to be Janice Steinhagen, and a lot of people know Janice, from her days writing for Current Community or the Hartford Current.
Right.
And, being a local lady, local journalist. She's also done a few. Well, she's done all of our debates, anything that we've done here. So she will be the debate moderator for this one as well. And if anybody has any questions, any concerns, as a Grizzled resident, and I got to apologize. Yesterday I put up the wrong email address. So if anybody went ahead and sent email, it went whoops somewhere. But the correct email address is on the screen today. It's Steinhagen7 at AOL.com. And yes, AOL.com is a thing. They're still around.
Still around, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like snet.net.
I have snet.net. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just never changed it.
Yeah.
Which is really Yahoo behind the scenes.
Yeah. What, snet.net?
Yeah.
Is it Yahoo or just
Yahoo.com. Behind the scenes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. You know who AOL is now?
I don't know about AOL. Is that still Yahoo behind the scenes? I mean,
they never were Yahoo.
They never were.
AOL was never Yahoo.
Oh. What are they?
The AOL?
Yeah.
They're owned by Verizon.
Oh, so it must be Verizon something.
Well, they bought AOL a while ago because they wanted the content. Mainly the in-studio concerts.
Oh.
Yeah. So now they own all that content.
Yeah, a lot of those old SNET ones actually became part of AT&T, and then really didn't have to change your email address, because behind the scenes, when you put in the the servers, it's Yahoo behind.
Well, which is really, really funny, is AT&T was bought by Southwestern Bell.
Oh,
but they kept the AT&T name for branding purposes.
Gotcha.
So a lot of people thought AT&T bought Southwestern Bell when actually it was the direct opposite.
Yeah.
So, but they kept the AT&T name for
Gotcha.
For branding. How many people want an electric car?
Can we just ask the question about the debate? So the debate will strictly be here, limited to just the.
There will be no studio audience.
No audience, just you and the three.
Janice, I'm not going to be on camera.
No, you aren't.
I'm going to be.
Janice and the two candidates.
Janice and the two candidates.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Okay. Just wanted to make that perfectly clear, because they don't want people showing up. Not like the last ones.
Yeah. No studio audience, no spouses, no nothing.
Strictly.
Right. The only people that are going to be in this room are going to be myself, a timekeeper, Janice, and the two candidates.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Okay.
So it'll truly be just the two candidates that are debating.
Yep.
And again, if residents have questions, people that live in Grizzled, if you have questions that you would like to have considered for the debate, send them directly to the moderator. You can see it on the bottom of the screen right now. It's scrolling. Steinhagen7 at AOL.com. That's Janice Steinhagen. She is going to be our moderator for this debate.
Yeah,
and I don't know if it's really so much a debate as it's really just an informational session.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a conversation. I don't expect this to get out of hand.
I would think not. I would think not.
Huh?
I would think not. We see a couple cops out front, then we'll be worried. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so.
No.
I think
well, the good thing about it is be able to watch it after.
Huh?
The good thing about it, you'll be able to watch it after.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Gotcha.
So that is Tuesday night. And, I know I keep stressing it, but we want to make sure. How many times do we hear, I didn't know about it. Nobody told me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when we do actually post the event, it would be good if people went ahead and shared it.
Yeah.
And even if you're not going to watch it, or you could care less, one of your friends may want to and are not aware of it.
Yeah. Even if you're not part of that party, you probably should look at it, because either one of those two individuals will be running in November. So you really want to
Yeah.
find out what their thoughts are going forward. Yeah. Yeah. So I just wanted to make that clear because you kind of like didn't say that when you
What's that?
didn't mention about no studio audience. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
important.
Yeah. We have had a studio audience before.
Well, let's get a bigger room. When you're in the
Huh?
other building, you were able to do that. You can't do it here. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. So just so you know, I just had a message from somebody that ordered one of the tumblers
Mhm.
or cup or whatever you want to call it. When you order them, you always, if from town, you choose the local pickup option. You know, don't pay for shipping. You know, for when you can just pick it up, and then you will just come to our studio
Mhm.
at 70 Main Street. It's the old UCFS building. Just go see, just come in and go to the reception area, and it will be there with your name on it.
There you
And
go.
then Megan or whoever's down there at the time will hand it off to you.
There you go.
So that way you can pick it up, you know, anytime between 9 and 5,
There
Monday
you
through
go.
Friday. So yeah. So if you bought one today, I mean, you can always message me and stuff like that, but like the one that was just purchased, that will be down in the lobby today. So that's 3.
Wow.
That's 3
Oh.
of these pups.
Wow.
That's more than I thought. That's more than I thought. You said I think you're going to do a lot of those.
I thought you would.
I said 2, 2 or 3.
You know what you want to do is first football game, just bring a bunch of them with you.
I don't
They might,
know.
yeah, they may have a rule on that.
Well, not only no, I mean I could ask, you know, and they may very well let me, but I wouldn't do that because of 2 things. Number one, I think it's kind of tacky.
No.
And the second thing is you don't know what the booster club's selling there.
Yeah.
You don't know what, you know, the cheer team is, you know, raising money for
that's
the
a good
football,
point.
you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So you don't want to, you know, get involved in that.
Sure.
So
Good point.
So grizzled Wolverine tumbler. Like I said, and the coolest things. You can hear the ocean. You can hear the ocean. It's incredible.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
So
very good.
Now we're gonna go one more step with these puppies.
Oh, you are? I thought it was a tumbler, not a puppy.
We're gonna go one more step now. If you notice, that's really just like a cartoon. It's not really a person.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you want your Wolverine on it, we can do a custom tumbler.
Custom based on the individual.
Yeah, it's a little different pricing, but you can put, you know, them, if they're a football player, their number or whatever.
That's kind of cool.
You know, so mom and dad will have that, you know, forever.
Very good.
And Kathy says it also comes with an ear scratcher. That is very, very true, Kathy. That is very, very true. It's a straw cleaner.
Do you make gallon jugs with?
No.
Oh, because I know some people like carry gallon jugs that would need it.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a tumbler. That'd be a barrel.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do custom stuff. But it's like I said, the custom stuff isn't like, so for example, like if you wanted to get one of these right here, right? And you wanted to put your child on it, or you want to get it as a gift for them.
Yeah.
We're not going to put a kid on here, you know, just to put a kid on here. First of all, it's not right.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do that. I mean, it's but you'd have to have parental consent for that.
Well, doesn't necessarily doesn't have to be a Wolverine. Grandparents could put their grandchildren on it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, there'll be different variations
Yeah.
and stuff, but we'll
Yeah.
get there.
Yeah.
But right now it's football season. That's what's starting.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so the multi-purpose field with the multi-purpose cup.
There you go.
So thank you for the people that have ordered them, and we will. I'll make sure that you get it quickly.
All
Just
right.
pick it up right here, 70 Main Street. You gotta park in the back. You go in the driveway in between the pharmacy and 70 Main Street. I mean, our sign is on the door. I mean, on the street. So anyway,
there you go. Okay.
it's pretty high powered people have bought this. You'd be in the in crowd if you bought it. You'd be one of the cool kids. But if you don't want to be a cool kid, I can't help you.
Yeah.
I can't help you.
Okay.
So scan the QR code there, or just go to snsnonline.com/shop. Kind of cool.
Okay.
All right. You got anything today, Paul? Thanks for coming.
I gave you a subject, and you're talking about Cubs.
What subject did you give
I told
me?
you about the electric car.
And that's what we're going into now.
But we're talking about Cubs.
All right. So who wants an electric car? I mentioned it, and Polino is the only one that said anything. He says, I do not want an electric car. But unfortunately, I believe by 2025, 50% of all cars sold in Connecticut must be electric or electric hybrid.
I mean, I didn't think it was 50%. I think they couldn't buy a gas-operated car in 10 years.
No. You didn't hear me. In 2025,
all year.
Cars, Dave says he believes, all new cars will be 50% electric or electric hybrid that you can buy.
Yeah, you're right. Which is probably the better solution compared to a solid electric car.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the ideal situation because let's face it, if you run out of juice, you got the other juice in the drink.
I'm not laughing at you, Paul. I'm laughing at something else. Polino, today, congratulations. You have won the internet. He says, I'm waiting for the Paul Lash cup. Every drink you put into it tastes spoiled.
Now, is that because of...
That's funny.
To me, that sounds like elderly abuse. I need his name and number.
That is funny.
I need his name and number.
Oh, my goodness.
It's time for a lawsuit. Elderly abuse on the internet. I mean...
That is hilarious. Every drink you put into tastes spoiled.
That could be taken two ways.
Polino goes ahead and he responds with laughing face emoji.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, that was good.
That's all right. I'll take the abuse.
Slinky wouldn't come up with something.
I'll take the abuse. It's all right. You're going to miss me when I'm gone.
Oh, you ain't going nowhere.
Uh,
You ain't going nowhere. I hear you're immortal.
No, I don't think so.
Victoria says, no electric car for her.
She may not have a choice.
Well, that's what we're.
I don't have to worry about an electric car because by the time they come out, I won't be able to drive anyway.
Prop you up by a jukebox, man.
Yeah, have people take me around. I'll be calling the senior center. Hey, I got to go to the doctors. Can you take me?
Feel like a weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's the way it's going to be. I mean, even muscle cars now are going to be electric. I mean, Mustangs are already electric.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what we saw down in New London yesterday, which was really cool?
Yeah.
The electric trains.
Oh,
Shoreline East,
yeah.
and they're so quiet. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Well, over the next several to many years, you'll be out there barbecuing on your electric grill because you won't be able to barbecue on a gas grill. They're gone. You won't have a gas stove in your house anymore. Let's see, your dishwasher. Well, I don't only be able to use 1 gallon of water, so you're not gonna be able to use those too much.
Dave continues with his onslaught of Paul Lash. Paul makes Waldorf and Statler from the Muppets seem happy. You know who Waldorf and Statler are, right?
Bunch of old guys.
They're the old guys in the balcony on the Muppet Show.
So I need Dave's name and address.
I'm not giving that to you.
I need his name and address. That's
could take
elderly abuse.
He could take you.
Elderly abuse.
Elderly abuse.
All right. Hello, lawyer. Hey, Google. Call me a lawyer.
You're a lawyer. Paul is now calling the law offices of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Man.
So no. So do you want an electric car, Paul? Would you?
No.
Seriously?
No. Well, actually, electric cars are pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you want a fast car, electric car is the way to go, man. It's 0 to 60 on nothing.
Yeah, I drove
fast.
I drove a Tesla.
Yeah, they're fast.
And you hit it, you're gone.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Electric motorcycles. Just think going down. The Harleys won't be sounding that way anymore. The people, yeah, humming. You call the Hummer.
Wait a minute. Different show.
No, I mean, think about it. Think if everything goes battery operated.
Yeah.
What's going to change?
You tell me.
Yeah. Imagine taking off on a plane.
I don't know if I would trust that. An electric plane. I don't know why. Battery failure.
How do you carry a battery?
I don't know. Would it be too heavy?
I don't know.
To fly?
I don't know.
What about, have you seen the human drones?
No.
Okay. Literally, there are drones. And they're just like a drone like you would get anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's big enough for one person to sit in it. And it takes you going. Yeah.
Really?
Look at them. They're cool.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, I know they have a flying car. Those are flying cars are out there, but they're just not.
They're there and they're not, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, just
give them time, though.
10 years from now, imagine what's going to change.
I'm George Jetson.
Yeah, think about it.
Boy,
all the stuff, all of the items that we currently have that are fuel powered other than battery.
Yeah, you'll have to schedule your day activities around the electricity schedule because there will be rolling blackouts due to the lacking infrastructure to support that agenda, says Kathy.
Not only that, I mean, look how much is electricity going to cost you? I mean, what does it cost if you have a unit in your house to charge your car? How much does it cost you to do that? Is it like $2 a gallon, $3 a gallon? What is it?
I talked to a friend of mine, my friend that owns the Tesla. He says it's comparable
to gas.
Yeah, he says it's about the same.
Yep.
Except he bought one of the last Teslas that, as long as you go to a Tesla charging station, it's free. So he gets free charging wherever. Yeah. Laura says the grid can't handle the current demand on the system. What happens when everything goes electric?
Yeah. Just
boogie,
think,
woogie.
Just think of Jewett City Power. Would they be able to handle the load if everybody in Jewett City had an electric car?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I'd be a lot of people walking.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. How many people, based on, the amount of money people make, how are they going to afford to buy an electric car? Is the government going to give us so many thousands of dollars towards electric cars?
I almost bursted into a Paul Lash joke.
Uh-oh.
I really almost did.
Uh-oh.
You said how many people will be walking? I said I don't know. I won't be walking. I don't really care for Chinese food. Bam! That's a Paul Lash joke, kids. That's it. Thank
I
you
mean,
very
think
much.
about that.
Second mortgage will be needed to cover your EverSource bill.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it. How are they going to? Okay, so if they use, we have no nuclear power, so right now we're going to rely on the sun to give us power.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
'Cause
I don't have
how
any
how
idea.
how are we getting distribution now from these plants? Is it gas? What is it?
Well, I mean, and I know we have not harnessed the power of the sun,
No, we haven't.
And that they're just really starting to
I mean, this is not
get
California.
somewhere.
This is not California.
No.
This is not this. This is not the West Coast. This is wintertime here.
Yeah.
What happens when you don't have sun every day? So I don't know what people are going to.
I would think there will be, a way you can store it.
How are you going to heat your house?
Huh?
How are you going to heat your house? How many people today actually have oil burners in their house?
I do.
Everybody does because it's been around for years.
So it's going to be electric or wood stoves.
Nope, can't have a wood stove
Why?
because of the emissions going up in the air with the smoke. Think about it. They've already tried to stop that. That means now if you're going to have a wood stove,
Why do they want everything to go to electric? Why? What's the reasoning behind that? Do we know?
Fossil fuel. It's climate change.
Okay.
It's the emissions going up in the
curious.
air. That's what it all comes down to. So if you have a wood stove, you're going to have to put something on your chimney to clean the smoke when it goes up into the atmosphere.
Laura just said it. Very simple. Follow the money.
Well, we all know that. Follow the money. I guess it all depends what happens over the next 2 years. Who gets in the White House?
Yeah.
Because right now I think we've gone to the extreme. I mean, I realize we do have to do some stuff, but we have to do it gradually. So
Dave says lobbyists and money is why they want to go electric.
Sure.
Kathy says electric agenda doesn't help the environment.
Talk to all the politicians.
Speaking of politicians, debate Tuesday night. Ready? Let's go.
Yep.
Send in your questions. Send it to Janice Steinhagen, steinhagen7@aol.com. Share it. Make sure your friends and relatives that live in Griswold know it's going to happen. That way they can make a choice and they won't be saying, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Now, we realize that it's a Republican primary, but it's also important that all residents listen to it because whoever comes out of the primary is going to be the candidate at the end of November. So you got to make sure that you know who the person is.
Right. That is very true.
One way or the other, because let's select people this time on what they can do for the town, not because of their party.
Yeah. I know I'm hawking these, but come on. They're awesome. They really are. They're awesome. Go to snsnonline.com/shop, or you can go ahead and click that QR code. It does work. So, Laura says people can't afford their current electric bills. When they have to start upgrading the infrastructure, you can expect even more increases.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine if you don't have a charging station in your house or in your garage, how the backlog is going to be getting charged? You got to go over to Home Depot.
What if the grid goes down?
What if we have a hurricane? All right. So we're going to have a hurricane. How are all the line trucks and all the trucks that do repairs going to make it out to fix everything because they ran out of battery power?
Well, it's funny. I saw a meme online one day, and it was a gas generator recharging an electric car.
Well, now we're talking about cars. We're talking about trucks. Trucks are going to have to be
Oh,
electrified.
no. I know, but I was just saying,
Yeah.
that I just thought that was pretty ironic.
Yeah.
So
It's I don't know. I mean, trucks right now, they put in what, 50, a couple hundred gallons of fuel, and you're able to drive pretty long distances. They're going to have another trailer. They have to pull a trailer behind it just for the batteries.
Teslas that they have a feature in them built in that if your battery is low and on its map, it shows you where the charging stations are.
Go.
It'll take you to it.
Yeah.
You don't even have a control.
Yeah.
If the car's gonna die, it'll take you to the charging station. No matter what you do, you're going to that charging station.
Well,
so
I talked to a guy who was on vacation. He went to Texas and he rented a Tesla as part of his, rental car.
Yeah.
So first of all, you got to learn how to drive one. So you just don't get in and drive like a regular car. And then, of course, with any rental, you have to bring it back fully gassed to fully charged. So he went to the Tesla thing to get it fixed, and the Tesla thing was broken. So he had to drive another 30 miles to try to find it. So
to get a charging station.
Yeah. So he was very well not happy with Tesla. Yeah.
Kathy says, I see more multi-generational homes in our future, like in-law type apartments, so bills can be shared across multiple working people per household.
Yeah.
Watch out for, stacked housing. Here it comes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I really believe that all of the big buildings in, say, like Hartford, especially because a lot of folks more and more are going to be working from home, which is going to make these big buildings really kind of obsolete.
Well, what I'm hearing is that a lot of the companies now want the people back in the buildings.
I don't think that'll last because I think they'll enjoy the savings more. Look at Walmart. Look at Walmart. They don't want you in the store. They don't even want you in the store. They want you to order online. They want you in and out, picking it up over at a depot somewhere, right? Same thing with their customer service agents or their cashiers, right?
Yeah.
How many lanes are actually open? No, there's self-checkout. Yeah. Falling prices, falling service. Well, get used to it, folks. There's going to be no such thing as customer service.
There isn't now half the time because you can't get a hold of it.
Because it's diminished.
Yeah, you can't get a hold of anybody.
Yeah. So anyway.
That's the way it goes.
All right. Tomorrow, once again, it's Mike and Nowasalik, which will be Kathy, I believe. And that'll be with Paul Ash, but no Paul Ash tomorrow.
No way.
Unless you want to show up.
No. No. I got too much elderly abuse today, so I am not going to show up. I've got to go to my lawyer's office.
Do we cheat him and how? All right. So we're also, just so you know, we're also working on getting politicians in the from Plainfield in as well.
Oh, for the debate?
Huh?
For a debate?
Yes.
I got you.
Yes. So,
not.
Well, I'd like to do a Plainfield debate.
Yeah.
I would like to do a Plainfield debate between Kevin Cunningham and Tom Sinkowitz. Yeah. We are going to have Tom Sinkowitz in next week. Yeah. He is the Board of Finance chairman. He's the Democratic Town Committee endorsed candidate for first selectman. So we are going to do that next week. Check your local listings.
On what?
I don't know. All right.
on your cup.
Yeah. One of these days, we're going to have these damn cups, and they're going to have LED displays on them. And they're going to be like like Wi-Fi.
And you're going to have batteries in them too.
Yeah, and that'll go.
Keep your coffee warm.
Ah,
Yeah.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us today here at the Burns Agency Studios right here in downtown Jewett City. As always, we thank the Burns Agency for sponsoring our studio and right here at the Paragon Building, which, Rich will be here tomorrow.
Oh, Rich.
And Dave says, we love you, Paul. I thought Rich had a meeting. I thought he couldn't come. Well, we'll have Rich. So that's why I said and a Wassilic, because you just don't know. You just don't know which one's coming. So
there you go.
So thank you guys. Have a good day.